Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone's having a marvellous super moon day. This is the super moon in Aries reading. I feel like there is a lot of intense energy because I feel a lot going on in energy, but I also feel like a good feeling as well. It could be breakthroughs, completions, and that's what full moon is. It's like, whoa. By the time a full moon gets there, it's like the end of that roller coaster ride that you wish you'd never got on. I want to thank all my lovely subscribers for everything you do, for your likes, shares, your comments, your emails. I appreciate every single one of you. And also, I did do the draw, and it was Maureen Carberry. I've heard nothing from Maureen since I pulled the draw. So I don't know what to do. Give her a chance to claim the prize, or do it, another draw, so somebody else can win it, because it's just sat there doing no. And someone else could win it. I'll see. Decide what to do. If I don't hear from today, we'll see. Got 5 of Cups here. This is the energy. Oh no, let me go through this. It says, take time to relax, recharge and replenish your inner strength. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. The full moon is a time of completion and fruition, and this card represents the energy of a job well done. Celebrate your accomplishments and take a moment to appreciate your hard work and the progresses you've made. Sometimes we don't look at how far we've come, we look at what we haven't accomplished instead of what we have. Full moon in Aries, the warrior's fury. Embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in, using the full moon's illumination to gain clarity and strength. So get out in the full moon as well, people. You need to moonbathe more, and get your crystals under the moon as well. Give them a recharge. I've got the Rainbow Moon Tarot. I'm going to see what Spirit says. I also bought the Book of Shadows Tarot. I don't know why, I just got it. And I got the Moonology and also the Blind Spot. So just have a little look, see what comes up. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of the highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective what they need to see. This full moon in Aries. Thank you, we love you. 2 of Wands is making a decision. It's like, do I go that way or do I go that way? Could be at a standstill. It's like between making a choice. It's like that. I think every day we make choices, but we make choices whether we stay in, whether we go out, whether we go to work, whether we can go to work, whether we, go to see friends, whether we go to see family. We're making a choices every single day. And Knight of Wands is, it could be it's a doing energy, and there's a Wheel of Fortune straight behind it. What I think look like, it's like choosing it's like the destiny, but it's like you choose the path. It's like you have to make that first move. You decide. It's almost like you are somebody's at a crossroads here. And I've just seen the Four of Swords, and that could sometimes be like, not doing it. But the Knight of Wands is the doer, is the one doing it. If you know what I mean? Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. Oh, a Four of Crystals in reverse. And we've got the sun peeping out here. The Four of Crystals in reverse is like, letting go of something. Because it's like Four of Pentacles holding on to something. Holding on to even people. This is, it could even represent a person. It can represent material possessions. It could just be even money, whatever. Or it could be just, but it's letting something go, something that's earthly, solid, pentacles. And with the sun shining. Yeah, I feel like seeing, with the Hangman peeping out, seeing things, seeing things from a different perspective. Letting something go, yeah. No longer holding on to something. It could be even, people, places, things. It could even be emotional, but I doubt it. With the pentacle, I feel like it's something, it could just be, having a clear out. But it could be a clear out of just, I just feel like it's holding on to something. It could be possessions. It could be a person. There's the moon come through, the strength, yeah. Ooh. You may get your strength from the moon. Because I think by the time we get to the end of this, when we get, I don't know if it's like if you're connected, like if I feel the moon, like the energy, obviously and the sun as well, but like the sun shining today. But it's something about the strength with the moon here. So I feel like you could get your power from a full moon. I got an awakening on the full moon. Like honestly, it was wow. It was almost like waking up from a spell. Yeah, I feel like something could be coming in here, strength on the full moon. It's justice, whatever it is. And seeing the strength peeping out still, and there's the Four of Wands there. And this looks like a home, this looks like a house. Could be like a dream home. Justice. Something's justice. This is, I feel like something sneaky could have happened here. Or you might have to do something in secret. But the Seven of Swords is something in secret because, there's people watching here with the Page of Daggers. This is a watching energy. Or somebody was watched. Yeah, look, the creator's there. Ooh. This is like the Empress. This could mean a move. It's like your dream is the Four of Wands. It's like whatever it is you dream of, and it shows a house. So maybe you might be wanting a house. Like, oh, look, you see the devil's in the equation. Oh, and we've got the Four of Wands showing itself again. Yeah, I think, look, we've got the Nine of Wands here. Four of Cups. Now we've got rooted. Like something is going through something. Going through a Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior. This could even be like domestic abuse. I'm going to take that as it resonates a bit. That's just what I'm seeing. This could have even been like a trauma bond. Do you know what I mean? And then you're waking up on a full moon and it's like light switched on. Four of Cups energy, I've seen it. But we've got the Four of Daggers with the Ace of Daggers peeping out here. It's almost like the devil wants you to stay stuck. That energy, not the devil itself, the odds. But I feel like somebody's like keeping someone stuck here. I don't know if it's alcohol. I'm seeing cups. This is resting. Can be healing as well, the Four of Daggers. That's his leaving. 301s is not, making a decision. Maybe after going inwards with the hermit. The 3 crystals here, this is a group. It's a group of 3 people. The judgment, this is you could call judgment. You could say, right, finding something out. Could be about a friend group. Could be about a throuple. Take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to be. I see 3 of Pentacles. Could be a joint business. I don't know. Or something you didn't see with the 2 of Daggers. The Page of Crystals is, I'm seeing the Fool here. Someone walking away from something. Yeah, starting again here, taking this leap of faith, trusting. I feel like even though you couldn't see something here, or you can't see something, I feel like we're seeing them with the Fool here, with this Page of Crystals. I feel like there's something, because the crystal's always solid, earthly energy. To me, that she's holding a big yellow crystal. I don't know what the name of it is, but to me, sun. Yellow represents sun, positive energy, and that's what's surrounding this. Even though you can't see, you're actually surrounded by all this yellow, and here you are taking a big chunk of this energy, this positive energy, taking this leap of faith, because that's what the Fool does. The Fool it doesn't even know where they're going, but they know they're going somewhere. And they're trusting in the universe that wherever it is that they're packed up to leave, that they're going to get there. Yeah, I feel like there's something being heartbreaking here. There was something that was done that was heartbreaking. There was some kind of heartbreak involved here. Yeah, look, 10 of Wands. I feel like carrying a heavy burden. Sometimes we have to put down them burdens. This person is carrying them, but it feels like looks strong enough to. Don't even look like they're a burden, but looks like somebody's trying to make a bonfire on them to me. And this is the devil here. I feel like this is something being a burden. It could even be, anything like even like alcohol. Just something that, was something that that you desire to change. It could be a relationship, but usually this could mean habits, things like that. But the Fool is a desire to change, a desire to start again, a desire to put one's trust in the universe. Sometimes just pack a bag and leave. I feel like this, whatever what is, it's like you might look like you can carry this around, but it's like, no, it looks like somebody's building a bonfire on this person's back. This 10 of Wands, it's a heavy burden to carry around. And I'm not saying, it doesn't take it as it resonates. It could be people, places, and things, Yeah, there's a 7 of Cups with a 5 of Daggers here. So something, to me, they both look like they've got the same air. Something's over here. There's some, 7 of Cups could be choices that you make. It could also be illusions, but with the set 5 of Daggers, it's like there was someone that I feel like having to leave something behind that because there was something there that you couldn't trust, something in the shadow. Could have a cat. Yeah, I feel like this is making a choice here to overcome one's enemies, because the 5 of Daggers is overcome one's enemies, and this is putting something to an end. This is like the ending is always the beginning of something else. When one door is closed, another door is open. The 8 of Crystals is putting the work in. And this is like energy, putting your energy into something that's worthwhile. It could be art, could be an artist. It could be like crystals. Yeah, I feel like this is like, to me, this is like inner child. You know, a lot of yellow again. A lot of happiness, joy, sunshine. Yeah, 10 of cups, energy. This is like the happiest that you can be, you know, and you don't even have to be in the family. You could have just, you know, fur babies, and that is still it. Look, the Ace of Wands is here. This is like a whole new beginning with the Ace of Cups as well. Come through, Spirit. Self-love, strength, yeah, strength to heal. This is what this is. It's overcoming whatever this was, yeah, and it could be people, places, things, whatever. You take it as it resonates. I feel like this is planting the seeds, working on yourselves. Look, this is like growing your energy, putting your whatever it is, yeah, you're manifesting this. Because the magician has all the tools they need, everything, to create whatever it is that you want to create. But yeah, I feel like you have to leave whatever it is out in the cold. Sometimes you have to leave things out in the cold, yeah. Focus on your own energy. Focus on your energy. Something could be trying to rob your energy. That's what this will do. This energy it will do. Low vibrational energy. It could be lover's luck. That's what came out. Relationship. So this is spirit verifying. We're talking about a relationship here. Did I just not that one? So this is a relationship. Yeah, look, Chancellor of Crystals with a Warden of Crystals. I'm sure this is King and Queen. This could even be, you know, business partners as well. I mean, these are earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be though. This is, you know, sure this is King and Queen, Chancellor and the Warden. Could have even been a marriage. Yeah, something's over. You see, this is over. This is a past. This could be a new beginning. You know, take it as it resonates. Past, present, or future. Timeless. Maybe sometimes whenever you see this reading, but sometimes, you know, could be any. 9 of Wands. This is a wounded warrior. But I feel like getting your happy ending here. This is your 1111. This is your make a wish. Your dream come true. Whatever it is, that is a home. But I feel like this 9 of Wands is like, you know, I'm on, you know, there's growth on all them branches. I feel I'm with the green and that. And look, it's the same there again. I feel like someone's grown here. I feel like someone's grown. You know, you defeated whatever enemy it was, and it could have been a past person. But you had to go through a lot here. But the happy ending is in sight because here it is with the 4 of Wands. Yeah, that is a truth. Spirit says, look, and the Ace of Crystals. Booyaka. And yes, you see how beautiful that Spirit is. And this is like, you know, love represents love. Does this rose crystal pink? What is it? Rose quartz. This is a very, very, very positive, you know, look, victory. Victory. This is the, you know, whatever this is, you know, justice is here. I feel like someone could get like an awakening around this time. Look, Creator, Empress. This is all 4 queens rolled into one. This is someone, you know, and we've got the Judgment as well. I feel like this, you know, you could just come to a point in your life, and it's just like a jolt, like awakening, you know, just like boom, and everything looks different. We've got Wheel of the Year. Look at that. I feel like something's come. This could be like, you know, whatever it is. This is like the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny. It's like something's come around. or this is destiny, you know. I just seen Six of Cups and Nine of Fires, so I feel like something in your past caused some trauma here, just by seeing them two cards. Yeah, and I feel like this is like, to me, the Maiden of Fire is, you know, like the Princess of Fire and Wands. Oh, I feel like it's healing, whatever it is, and she just fell out. But so did some more. I'm not going to take. Heavenly Spirit of the angels. Heavenly Spirit of the angels. Message do we have for the collective? I can't make it up. She came out. That is 3 times. The Maiden of Fire. So could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be. Doesn't have to be. I'm going to read her out because I'm going to see what she says in here. It's in all different languages. Fire, Maiden. Why is she not here? Oh, that's it is. The Maiden of Fire lights a single candle. She bears a gift. The first spark of inspiration. Instant inspiration. The first spark of inspiration. So I feel like this is what this is. I feel like there's somebody is going to get this spark of inspiration, and it could be during this full moon, this super moon, this 3 super moons. I feel like it's in case you missed the first one, you got the second one, and then if you miss the second one, the third one, it's like you've got to take advantage of this. I feel like that, you know, there's that's like spirit is like showing us something, you know, these Celeste, it is like 3 super moons is a rare occurrence, I'm sure. Yeah, I just feel like there's something definitely going to be a spark of inspiration during this full moon. A lot of people are releasing, you know, emotions. They're feeling down. They're feeling like they're depressed. But it's not. It's healing. The more you cry, the that you let it out. So when you cry for a reason, we've got 8 here spell casting. I'm sure that's justice. I don't know. We will find out. Oh, it's strength again. Mastering yourself, managing resources, creating change, working in harmony with the divine. Yeah, so mastering yourself, managing your resources, creating change, working in harmony with the divine. So I feel like this is what this is. I feel like this is someone letting something go here. Yeah, we've got 7 of water. This is 7 of cups. This is like choices that we make. Look, the scales are being here. They're getting weighed. Like, yeah, always do good, you know, over bad. I feel like it's the choices that we make in life, you know, and the wisdom, yeah, the wisdom. Having the wisdom to know what is good for us and what does not serve us. Got 8 of Yule and then Ostara, and they both came out together. So I really feel like they've got a connection here. And what is the Yule? I don't know what that is. Excuse me. Oh, it's death. It's the end of something. A moment of darkness before dawn, a crisis of faith, fear of, or hope for change. So I feel like this is something that's over here. I feel like it's somebody's going to get a divine spark of inspiration, and something's just going to be done here because we've got justice with Ostara. This is the Temperance Angel. Grace, flowing in harmony with the world, being at ease with yourselves, and being in the right place at the right time. I feel like that's divine timing, and this is justice. This is with justice here, this moon in Aries. This is like planting a seed. It's like, if you have a dream or something, or you might just get this download. I haven't seen the Seven of Water, but what's this? The Eight of Earth in reverse. It's like, this is like, because the Eight of Earth in upright is work, but this is like almost like not doing something is like doing something. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Pentacles there. I feel like this is a new challenge, a new. Oh, they just both came out in reverse, so there's some, and that's around here. Look, I just need to check because, like, why did you both come out at once? Because I've already seen that Pentacles. Right, so we've got them both together. I'm not going to take them in reverse because I really don't feel like this is this kind is giving me that vibe. The Maiden of Earth takes her place among the new blossoms of the field. She brings a sense of lightness and gratitude, a joyful appreciation and celebration of everyday blessings. And then the Ace it says all the potential that one could hope for, anything is possible. But if it were in reverse, it's like something like throwing away an opportunity and refusal to sharing good fortune, a greedy, grasping attitude, never satisfied. That would be in reverse. I don't know if that's what this could have been, because this is a never satisfied energy of the Four of Cups. That's like someone's shadow side. But this could have been, in the past, because I did see them both come out in reverse, but I feel like in the upright, this is, takes their place. I'm on the new, but I feel like everything can be reversed. Something about letting something go, you know. We'll see. We'll see what else comes out here. Got the Six of Fire. Now the Six of Wands is like being successful, getting the victory. Like, yeah, you can do this. You can change things around. We can be there's so much gratitude to be had for the small things. Just having roof over our head, having food in our cupboards. Yeah, we've got the world here, closing out a cycle here. This is a new beginning. The world comes full circle. I feel like you've got to see things that we've had lessons learned. People use a lot of things as coping mechanisms as well. You know, we do. I feel like we can be orders for coping. It's like, but you know, people might feel safe, but they've got things around them. We've got a mother of earth here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like, you know, Mother Earth kind of energy. A mother of earth. We've got 10 of earth. You know, this is very, and look at that full moon, super moon here. Something being very abundant here. A mother of earth with a 10 of earth. Kind of gives me Leonardo da Vinci, that is it that who painted that picture. It kind of gives me like, you know, it like healing. She's reaching out to, what is it? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Well, made a better place if you can. That's what I get off that. A mother of earth, you know, very powerful energy. And the upright, you know, it's even like very grounded, but very business-like as well. Helping others. Abundance. And then we've got the Four of Water again, but it's not like this Four of Cups that we've seen here. This is more like, you know, she's like using her pain to her advantage for power. This crow will not stop it. Go walking outside. I know the mic will probably not pick it up, but there's a crow and it's been squawking all morning since early. Still squawking. Went really quiet for a while, you know, and they came back. I'm wanting, you know, that card came out and I put it back in. Spirit's like, every single time this happens, the same two cards came out plus three more. I have to read them. This is the Three of Earth. It looks like it's so cute, this card. Got a little fruit down there. It's got little things. That looks like a little person as well. Don't know. We've got the Three of Earth. We've got in bulk. Ace of Air. That's like the Ace of Swords. And then we've got the element of air. And then we've also got another 9 of air. And then we've got the transformation. Wow. That is a message. That is a powerful message. It says here, plant life. Earth, soil, water, and sun create life together. Work with others to accomplish something wonderful. So it's about working with others, this, and it's so much to do with this, so much to do with plant life, with the earth, the soil, the water, maybe growing things. You might be a gardener or something like that. You might be really good at it. But we've got in bulk here lots. Let's see what this is. Healing. It's stars. Healing, hope, peace, comfort, guidance, direction, a light in the darkness, refreshing kindness. You know, also doing this, working with plants, working with the earth is very healing. You know, getting your hands in the soil, watching things grow, smelling things. It's like seeing the beautiful things that can be grown from the soil is so therapeutic. Well, in my opinion, but it really is. I think that's like why a lot of elderly people just go into the garden and grow and make beautiful gardens because it's so therapeutic. It's so healing. And we've got the Ace of Air. divine guidance given to a calm and peaceful and receptive mind. So this is what I feel like. This is what I mean. We get downloads when our mind is still. Usually we can get them on in dreams, on waking, or when we're just falling asleep. You can get a lot of downloads then as well, because it's when you're most quiet. But this is why we need to meditate more, because I feel like this is someone getting a download here. When you're at your most, this person looks like they're dreaming. Like someone bringing a message to them in their dreams, waking up. And I've had in a dream, and it's like, wow, dreams can come true. Dreams can come true. Mm-mm-mm. Elemental of air. What is the elemental of air? Oh, that's fire. That's air. Right, it says air blows a bit of fresh insight into a situation, facilitating the resolution of a problem. This is the elemental, the sylph. So air blows a bit of fresh insight into a situation. Air is outside. It could be that, you could go outside for a brisk walk, have air blowing in your face. You can get a download. We've got transformation. So I feel like this is a transformative download as well. It's like something that you're going to get this download and you're going to be like, wow, yeah, gonna make that change. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I don't know why that song just came to me. Why? This is the chariot. This is change. This is movement, transformation, and conscious decisions. So I feel it is about making a conscious decision. I feel like this is on, because we never change if you don't make that change, if you don't make that choice, and if you don't make that first step. Sometimes that's all you need to do is, go in the right direction, and all the doors will fling open. I'm going to do a Moonology card, and then, because it says have faith in your dreams. Meditate and contemplate. That's a new moon in Pisces, but meditate and contemplate. So maybe that's what it is, really going into deep thought. Sometimes we have to really figure things out in our own mind. And if you want to put it down on paper to make things make more sense, that's good. Because that's how you manifest your dreams. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. And take time to breathe out, disseminating moon here. You're very close to achieving your goal here. You're very close to achieving your goal. So, this is the supermoon season we are in right now. I'm going to pull one of these, I think it's sigils. I'm not sure. Got 63, it looks like a face to me. That's up to a 9. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Now, usually this might start, can be triggering for some people, can this deck? They might not like, sometimes people don't like hearing the truth, do they? It triggers them. But, number 76. Number 76. I feel like they're quite in depth, these. We got 75 last time. This is deflection. If you have drawn this sigil, you are currently using deflection as a tool to avoid self-awareness in a situation where you really do need to recognize something within yourself. To deflect something is to cause that thing to change direction by interposing something. This turns it off at its straight course and into another direction, even back in the original direction it came from. Deflection is when someone communicates to another causes that person to feel triggered. As a result, instead of taking in the perceived criticism, they either ignore, deny, or turn away from it. Or worse, they turn it back towards the person who communicated it in the first place. This is done to avoid painful memories, emotions, and thoughts, but it also prevents the person deflecting the comment from being self-aware. Deflection is different from projection, which is when a person cannot accept a quality or aspect of their own personality because it is incompatible with their self-concept. So they project it out of their awareness and onto another person. It is the angry person recognizing anger in others but thinking they are peaceful for example. However, once people learn about projection, it can be taken further to become a common deflection technique. For example, in order to deflect something that someone tells you about yourself, which triggers you, simply tell them they are projecting. Deflection is a defense mechanism that is designed to preserve self-concept. It is a form of projection when it is used to deflect blame. Essentially, when the fault is with us, we project the blame and fault onto someone else. We feel we cannot take responsibility or blame for something and feel positive about ourselves at the same time. We are unwilling to feel guilt or shame. To give you some examples of deflection, a child may spill something and blame it on the cup. An abusive husband may blame his wife for provoking him by not having dinner ready on time, despite what she promised. A person may say things to hurt someone, and when they defend themselves, blame it on the person being too sensitive. Someone may exhibit behaviour that leads to a group intervention, but when confronted, they might say that everyone has turned against them. A man get criticised for something he did that upset his girlfriend, but he may claim she's just on her period. A person may destroy a relationship and say it always takes two. A friend may do something hurtful and say she's just triggered because of her own childhood. A spouse may do abusive things and when their partner gets angry, say that they are in an abusive relationship because of the other partner's anger or because they have been told what they did was wrong. A parent may cause emotional distress to their child and then drive them to a psychologist to figure out what is wrong with the child, and the list goes on and on. If you have drawn this sigil, you are currently deflecting in this scenario. Recognize the shame and guilt that you feel. We deflect to save our self-concept. In order to awaken, we have to be able to see both sides of ourselves, both our darkness and our light. This means in order to stop deflecting, we have to be willing to feel and see ourselves as not a good person in the circumstance we are in. If we are not willing to see ourselves in this light, we will continue to avoid self-awareness by only seeing what we want to see in ourselves. Therefore, we will not be in reality. Our only axis of power is in reality, so we will not be able to make any positive change to the scenario we are in. If it would benefit you to spend time accepting in the energy of Sigil 33 as well as this one, and coming to understand its message as well. If you have drawn this sigil, let it help you to reflect. The opposite of deflection is reflection. Hopefully you can reflect and accept the perspective that you are not the good guy in this situation. But if you can't, for the sake of other people around you, you can go through the back door of this pattern by feeding your positive self-concept and accepting your negative aspects. Just decide that the person who is the best person is the one who really owns their badness. When you feel the tension of defense in any given situation, use the power of your own ego's desire to see you are a good person, and a good person owns their flaws, to look for what you did wrong or what you did to hurt the other person. And I feel that this could be tied to what this energy that came out. You know, maybe somebody might have been a bit, you know, ungrateful. I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but I've seen that energy that came out, and it's like, yeah, it could have been in a relationship. You know, it could have been, you know, I get what I want kind of thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you get what you want. Maybe throw tantrums or something like that, but maybe, you know, that's really not who you are. But just because you've done something, acting like being in that way, this is like, it's just low vibrational, you know. This is why the devil card came out. I feel there's new hope here. There's a lot of new energy, a lot of new hope, a lot of, because at first it's acceptance, isn't it? Accepting that of, you know, I did, this is, you know, I am guilty of this. It doesn't have to be that exact thing. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is it could just be anything, you know. That's an example. That's what came out. Somebody could have been ungrateful. Because you don't know what you've got till it's gone. That's what just said. Oh, no, it seems to know you don't know what you've got till it's gone. And I feel that is what it is here. People don't know what they have until it has gone. I was just going to say, I'm going to leave it there, but I will pull some spirit messages. I do know my doggies need me. We've got 1, 2, 3, vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. This is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Affirmation, my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. So you could have a thing, maybe you want to do gardening or something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful. It's like conserving the earth as well, isn't it? Even planting trees. Even just joining groups and that, where they do tree planting. Or even plant your own tree. I've planted a couple of trees in my life and they're still growing. Preparation. Life is filled with phases 1, 4, 3. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Affirmation, my dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. And we've got 10-10 growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Affirmation, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. Yes. Whoa. Sorry, Mimi. Oh, we've got 555. Change. Change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take that next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Affirmation. I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. We've got protection here. Yeah, I feel like you are protected. It says this is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all of the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. Yeah, with this vision. I feel this is what it is. Time has come to unlock all the doors for this opportunity, this vision. It says here, pay close attention. You will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up now, just in different form. Things may not be exactly as you had envisioned, but there's a vision here. And I feel like there's something that's going to open doors for someone. Trust yourself to know that you are in the right place at the right time. The opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. So the Spirit's wanting somebody here just to get excited about it, you know. Start getting excited about it again, because we've seen it here. It's all here. The aces, the 4 of wands, you know, the success. It's like, yes, the change. It could even be some, like you were used to be some type of way, you know, so what? Maybe you're not anymore. Do you know what I mean? People change. And it's also sometimes, you know, it's for the better as well. That's our shadow side, that's our dark night. So that could even be it. But anyway, I love you all. Have a super, super moon, super marvelous super moon day. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.